What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine.
And I'm still James.
And we have an epic review for y'all. We are reviewing Fate.
Yeah.
What's
was it the Winx Saga?
Yes.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, this is based off of an Italian-American cartoon that came back a good deal ago. Cartoon, of course, was called Winx, the Winx Club.
I think I heard of that. Was that on Nickelodeon or something?
Yeah, Nickelodeon
or one
or
of the kid networks.
one of them.
Or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's number one on Netflix, so we're gonna review it. We watched it and we're gonna review it. But before we do that, we got our intro. All right, we have returned. We're doing Fate. What saga?
Winx.
The Winx Saga. So this play out like every other freaking fantasy YA property.
You know, I wonder, like, when people make this stuff, do they think they're being original? You know,
I don't know. I don't think they do, but I was thinking like this. You know what? This shit easy to make. You know, because all I do is I could buy a Harry Potter book and just copy most of that and just change a few things here and there.
Like
you know,
have, like and
then they reference Harry Potter in the first episode.
Yeah,
so it's just we're not stealing Harry Potter because we're talking about Harry Potter. No, you're still stealing Harry Potter.
Because all of these stories, like, they always have the same, like, key elements. Teenager finds out they have powers.
Yeah, it's always with a teenager that don't know they got powers or know where they come from.
Yeah. Turns out either your parents aren't your real parents or you don't have parents.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta go to this place to learn how to use your new powers.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet you're gonna meet all of these character archetypes that are in every one of these YAs.
Oh, that's there. Oh, that's there. Your main character is a broody teenager that's is probably the most powerful out of all of them or whatever.
More than likely.
And whatever. So we got so this right here is a girl found out she has firepower. Right. And then she's got a road to this school that's in another realm where it's like college for fairies.
Yeah.
I guess. They call them fairies, right?
Well,
all of them fairies?
Well, there are fairies and specialists.
I guess they all, right. Was the specialists just like fighters?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get to that. But, well, I guess it's like in a fantasy world where you got people with powers, they got to learn how to control it. So this school is for that. Whatever they were called, I missed that. Do they say what they were called?
I think, like, the school itself is in, like, the realm shares the same name as the school. It's like Alfea.
Okay, so that that realm or whatever is a place where it's common, right, to have people with powers or whatever. So the school is designed to help them learn how to use their powers. So the main character is a girl from Earth that didn't know she had powers and has been accidentally setting things on fire. So she has fire powers with the fiery red hair, and she has fire
and
powers.
Her leather jacket. Don't forget.
Yeah, and she don't know how to control it. So I guess the head mistress found her and was like, "Hey, you got powers. You don't know how to use it. Come to this school, and we'll teach you." So she's there, and so it's kind of starting off kind of like a first day of school kind of thing, and then we get to meet all our friends. This is all her roommates. They got her she got 5 roommates, so this is gonna be all the fairy.
Yeah,
the get along gang, fairy friends. But I mean, and then I'm gonna tell you this: the main character was kind of cliched, but the side characters that she meet was a little interesting. Yeah. The girl with the earphones, she was kind of seeming interesting to me. She was a type. They was types. Yeah. She was the standoffish. She always throw earphones on. Then we got the girl that talk a lot, kind of the big girl.
Wants to be everybody's friend.
And surprisingly, usually in in Hollywood, they have the ugly girl, but she's really just a cute girl with glasses on.
Yeah.
But this girl, I'm not gonna calling her ugly, but she don't look like a girl. She don't look like she would be a main character in a TV show, because usually, the WB shows, Felicity supposed to be not good looking. Felicity Smoke and Arrow, she supposed to be like not good looking, but she supposed to be like a nerd.
Yeah,
but she's freaking hot though.
Yeah, like their whole thing with that is like, okay, so she's supposed to be a nerd who doesn't like try to make herself look good, so we'll give her a messy ponytail and some glasses.
Yeah, but she's really good looking, so whatever. Yeah. So they got her, then they got the kind of like the rich spoiled girl, I guess, stuck up girl. So it's a teenage drama. It's a YA drama with powers. Mm-hmm. So we tackled this before. What's that? Didn't they have another show like this? They had not the Warrior Nun. It was another one, right? It was another little.
There was another one of these.
We started watching it, but it was like, I was so bad I couldn't even finish.
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about though? It was another show on Netflix.
Yeah.
That just dropped like this, and it was like they was going to school. It's almost just about the same. Probably a ripoff. This probably got more popularity. This got more wings. Anyway,
that one hurt.
Anyway, so we got these characters, and it's the same kind of deal. It's not the worst though, because I think some of the production is not bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't, because that other show was kind of bad. This was like, okay, production. The special effects didn't look too bad. It is what it is. All the characters British except for the main character.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of odd. Like, why are they all British?
It is.
If they not, this is a realm that's not. None of them come from Earth, right?
Right, just her. You know what? I don't know if this is just like, where they were scouting from. I don't know if it was just like they wanted to exemplify that she wasn't from the same place as them, or what. But like, she's just like, she's a chick from California, and everybody else is a British fairy. Yeah,
and I forgot a couple girls. Oh, the girl used the water. Forgot about the water girl.
Aisha.
Okay, yeah. She's also British, and my whole thing is they doing elements on this. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, this is like Captain Planet school or something. I mean, it's cool, but you got fire, water, earth. Fire, water, earth.
So this is
heart.
Right. So like when I was looking into like the characters from the cartoon, it's like they dialed back on the magic to make it a little easier to swallow.
Yeah. Okay.
So like Aisha's character didn't use water; she used some like magical pink liquid called Morphix.
I wish they would have stayed with the water.
Yeah. The chick with the headphones. Instead of like, I guess they said she's a mind fairy. And
where she says like she's empath. Yeah. Empathic. She feels other people's emotions. That's
in the
why
cartoon, her thing was literally music.
Okay.
Her name is actually Musa. So
okay.
Like there was like they all had like really like I won't say well thought out, but like notable themes about them.
Yeah.
And so like that carried over into the way they used magic.
Right.
Yeah. And so like they decide, no, we're just gonna do the standard, 5 elements there and everything else.
It's a series, so they didn't want to give you everything early. So I guess they kind of like, all right, let's kind of introduce you to them and then kind of flesh them out a little.
Well, you know
later.
what it was? They know what their audience is. Their audience doesn't
right.
Because like the animation audience is willing to go at however far you want to go.
Yeah.
With a YA live action audience, they just want their drama.
I was just about to say, and they got that, and you got that. So once you got introduced to all the girls, immediately we jump into, why haven't you called me? And they immediately jump into the relationship drama and dudes trying to hook up with the girl or whatever. And the stuck up girl was with the guy that likes his new girl now. And that's gonna be a thing. And we got the character. I think he might be gay or whatever. And they got that kind of stuff going on. So this is your standard.
It's just gonna be stuff. Hookups and love triangles.
Right, love triangles and hookups, and he like you, don't like you, because I bet you the plant girl, the kind of big girl, gonna start liking that other guy.
Yeah,
because they got
dude.
them already being real good friends,
Yep.
and then when she tell them she like him, it's gonna be, I like you, but
not in that way.
Yeah, I know. And then because
we're just friends,
and they was kind of playing this
Yeah.
thing with her where, she was kind of annoying, but then she kept on trying to make people feel guilty for getting annoyed with her.
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes you got to start listening to yourself and know
Yeah.
when you're annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, because anytime she decided to stop trying to play, her role of the nice big girl,
yeah,
she just got real on some stuff. Like, okay, I'm
Right.
fine with this character.
right. I mean, it's just the other girl is kind of like that. Like she said, she just listen to music or whatever.
Yeah.
But
She's
she
a
wasn't just like that with her.
standoffish
But
woman.
every time she'd start saying something, she'd keep talking, and she'd be like, "Oh man, I'm kind of, I'm want to do my own thing
Yeah.
right now." Then she'd keep talking. Oh well, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
Like,
it was like,
because like on at least like one occasion, it's like, oh well, then I'll leave you alone then. Oh, but I was thinking, oh no, you're.
well,
back
see,
in your
but she
headphones.
would use that card of to make you feel bad. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I guess you don't want to. Okay, and she'll turn around, knowing that you about to be like, okay, well, let me hear it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you did that like 3 times. After a while, I'm gonna be like, okay, bro,
Yeah.
you don't get to pull that card.
But like this is the problem when your whole show is populated by teenagers in a highly teenage environment. Like it's one thing if you want to put them on some superhero stuff and they don't get a chance to always stay in their teenager stuff.
Yeah.
But when you just like, no, yeah, we got superpowers and the fate of the world is probably going to come into this at some point. But this is just some teenagers at high school.
Yeah, well, college now because they just
Well,
got out of
yeah.
high school. But
Yeah.
this is like high school though, because y'all not acting like adults.
It's a boarding school. It's
basically. Yeah.
You know what it is? It's a finishing.
Well,
school.
yeah, they all pretty much still high school age.
Yeah.
So this is a boarding school.
Yeah.
But so let's talk about that main plot before we move on to
what
whatever.
there is.
Well, they always got some kind of main villain to fight
Yeah.
or whatever. So I mean, I guess I forgot what they call these things.
The burned ones.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
got their whatever they are. They don't show them. They even had a cliche way of introducing that where the dude was like, "Oh, what's this? Something killed this animal. Let me go follow the blood trail."
Like,
and
it's
then
not
have
even
it jump out on them.
like, and it's not even like, what could have possibly killed this animal? It's a damn rabbit.
Yeah.
It's a damn. It's like the.
It could have been killed by another animal.
Yeah. It's like, are there wolves? Are there foxes? Who knows? But anything could have killed this thing.
Yeah. But so okay, they did that. They introduced a little whatever monster. They didn't show it, but it's some kind of monster or whatever.
Like they give you the off-screen reveal and you hear it, and then
right.
jump cut to the story.
So we got our teenagers in school or whatever. So the main overarching plot is this monster is trying to, I guess, attack the school, or is it?
Sure.
Or is it just trying to?
They've got I guess the school has a barrier that's
Right.
supposed to keep these things out.
Yeah.
And so now they're saying like they're getting closer and closer to the barrier every day.
Right. So that's kind of like what's going on outside of them learning about the power and dealing with the teenager drama, which is okay.
It's just you know what pisses me off about all of these is they make this show that's basically just Clueless.
Yeah.
But then they
Clueless is a little funnier, but
Well, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. They lack the talent of the writers on Clueless.
yeah.
But it's basically like that level of drama and teenage nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just 15 feet out of the boundary of the school, there's some end of the world type stuff. So
Yeah, and it's funny how they can just walk out the shit.
yeah,
Like I was like, wait, what is this? They can walk out to get a cigarette, knowing that these things out there,
like
and you let them do that.
pretty much every main character has stepped out of the boundary within the first.
Yeah, they
episode.
showed a couple people just step out to get a cigarette.
Yeah,
And I'm like, wait, these things are pulling people's bodies apart. You just step out to get a cigarette?
Yeah.
That don't make sense. Anyway, so it's kind of like the adults, the teachers are kind of got a role where they got to protect the students and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a little interesting where it's a bigger threat outside of what they got going on.
yeah.
We don't know how much they're going to show that and how much. I guess it's going to kind of blend together. The kids are going to have to start to face the threat or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's all fine and dandy. So, we'll see. We only really watched the first episode, so this is kind of like introduction to the show. It's okay. It's not bad. If you like that stuff, though, it's going to appeal to you because it's everything that you want.
Like, we are not at all in their target demographic,
but see,
admittedly. But
right. The problem is I'm looking for something that I haven't seen, and they just basically threw all the stuff from all these shows and put it together and threw it in. You
know what it is? Like, because this is something I talk about with a lot of folks about trying to get people into anime. If the only people that your stuff appeals to is the target demographic, there's nothing for anyone who happens to just be browsing. There is no outside draw for this. Then it's just derivative.
Yeah.
You didn't need to do it. It's a money grab.
I know. I mean, that's all it was.
And it's just annoying to see. You know, like, I love to see an anime that, like there's animes like Monster or Death Note, which can get in people who like whodunits. You know?
Oh, well, we go all day on anime because there's so many animes for so many different demographics.
Right.
But see, they won't know that because they automatically think it's something else.
They all think all anime is, Dragon Ball Z.
Or but see, that's the ignorance. Right. But the thing is,
but like my thing is, when you actually go through and watch it, if the only animes you watch are just derivative of Dragon Ball Z, then there's no reason for you to keep watching if you're not already into Dragon Ball Z. If your YA show is just like every other YA show,
it's nothing special.
It's nothing special. Like, if at least have some nugget of something like genuine that can get people to say, like, I'm not into YA, but I like that Fate did this really well.
Yeah. So, we're gonna move on, man. That's our review for Fate.
The Winx
Saga.
Like they had so little faith in the series, they couldn't even let the actual name of the franchise be the headline.
Yeah, because they was like, well, let's make it sound more catchy, I guess. Yeah. Anyway,
Fate sounds serious.
Yeah, that's our review for the Fate Winx Saga.
If you like it, watch it.
Yeah, it's for audience, and I'm not trying to just down it because it was actually some okay stuff there. Yeah. It's just that's just not mine.
We're not in their demo. That's all.
Yeah. But if you're in that demographic, you will enjoy it. And that drama, they gonna start feeling the drama where the dude girlfriend like, oh, she act like she the hot stuff, and then when she see him I'm actually really scared and all that stupid stuff. I mean, they like that. So
like, look, if we're missing something, y'all, like if y'all know this franchise and you've seen this show and you think we're missing something, go ahead and drop a comment down below.
Yes. All right. We are out of here. Thanks for checking out the video and subscribe to the channel if you like our content.
Absolutely.